All right, we're about to get underway against Oswego for our second McKeague round robin game. Big one for us tonight. Get the win. Get up to 6 points. Top two teams advance out of the 5. So the sooner we win, the better. I don't know. Looks like we also have Matson playing for us tonight. So that might put us at. Hey.
I gotta stay low.
Okay. Okay. So, yeah, we got Nico Matson. So that might give us actually 14 skaters. Looks like Oswego only has 11 skaters, so for once we'll have more skaters than the team. I might be miscounting. This is Oswego's first game in the McKeague Cup playoffs. 17-minute periods about to get underway here. All right, things are about to get underway here. Eli Jacknick in net as always. Nate Carter in net for Oswego. We're going to start with June, Bradley, and Penny up front, it looks like. Goodall and Kralovic in the back, I believe. Penny had a heck of a game against Lincoln Wade. 2 goals, hat trick goal. If he had 0.3 of a second more, the empty netter would have been another goal. But more than just the goal, skating hard, covering ice, and we'll see if he can bring that again today. And hopefully everybody else is bringing that same intensity. All right, Colin June will be taking the face off, and we're about to get underway. And here we go. Canlan comes into the near side board, but the defense goes, go ahead and throw that in deep. Kralovic gets to that one. chips it up. They control it, but right there at the line, Bradley's able to knock it out. Bradley's working along there. Oswego resets and then throws it in deep. From the point, they throw it in down below. That's where they're going to handle it. Kralovic now gets it. Looking up the ice, throws across ice. It's Bradley. Bradley puts it in his zone to Penny stick. Penny back across to Bradley. Actually, June shot low. Got into some sticks. They send that in deep. That should be an ice. And they're going to wave it off. Not sure why. Shot. Save. Jacknick. They cycle that one in deep. Emersek now. It goes back out into the far side corner. Feel free. Gears got the puck. Gains the neutral zone. He's wheeling in wide. Throws it in deep on the backhand. Carter slows it down and Gears is getting to it. Now Malone. In that corner, can't quite see the battle over there. It comes out. Nice job by Gears. Back from Malone back to him. Good save by Carter there. Malone, point blank. Another save by Carter. Kopi puts it to Malone. Back to Kopi. Kopi, top of circle. He's looking. Didn't like what he saw for the shot. Gets it to Malone. Oh, they just got enough of the stick. Malone from behind the goal tried to hit Gearsy. Now it goes in the far side board, and they're going to just clear that out for the ice. And now it gets a stoppage with 14:51 to go here in the first period, 0-0. Summers, Salkin, Braga will be your forwards with Summers to take the draw. Kralovic and Matson in the back. One back. Good job by Salkin to get it back to Summers. Summers just throws that in. Carter's going to play in the corner. Now gets to Braga. Braga out in front. They got it. They got it, but good idea by Braga trying to get that. Kralovic now uses the boards. Summers gets it going ahead. He's on the forecheck, chasing their defense into the zone. Finishes his check. Puck wraps around. Braga squeezes through there. Now Salkin's able to play it back in. Braga gets it. Outlet pass. Oh, it gets through Kralovic. He recovers. Matson now plays it into the near side. Matson plays up to Braga. Braga up against the boards, plays it to Summers. It gets knocked back in. Kralovic pinches the guy off below the goal line. Kralovic come up the ice with it. He's bringing it up. Moving in. Kralovic. Wrap around. Oh, he couldn't get it. I think even if he wrapped it around, Carter would have got there, or if he got it out in front to Summers, Carter was right there. But good attempt there. 13:46 to go here in the first. Bradley will be taking the draw. June and Penny flanking him. Goodall and Kopi in the back. Bradley pushes that ahead. That takes a weird bounce. And at the point, Goodall's going to kind of shift it along the blue line. That's where June's going to get the pressure and Bradley. Bradley's able to keep in the zone now and throws it in deep. Good play. Penny's coming in now. They kept it along the boards. June. Now they come out with it. They make a move. Kopi's got a good angle, though. Pass. Oh, Goodall got enough of a stick to slow that one down. They're going to wrap it back around. It takes a live bounce. Kopi's able to handle it. Plays it to June. June. Outlet pass to Bradley. Bradley coming in wide. Throws that on. It's a little bit wide net, but Penny's the first one to it. Penny throws it back across the center, and it gets a stick. It goes all the way up out into the zone. And that actually does go for ice. I wasn't sure if they'd call that one or not. 12:52 to go here in the first period. 0-0 tie. Offensive zone draw coming up. A lot. Malone. Gears. Emersek and Kralovic. Gears will be taking this draw. Puck's drop, back to Kralovic. Kralovic walking the line. Throws it, comes off the pad. He gets control of it. He cycles it back to Emersek. Emersek wheels in, throws it in on net. Carter's just going to hold on to that one for the face-off as Malone was coming in on him. Good looking play by Emersek to wheel with that on the give and go from Kralovic. 12:38 to go here in the first period. Still zeros. Neuqua versus Oswego. Gearsy to take the draw again. He wins that back again. Shot. Malott right back on a stick. It's bouncing there in front. Good stick traffic out in front by Oswego. That one rotates back to the point. Emersek slowing him down. Their guys going to pass that up off the boards. They come in the zone. Kralovic knocks it up in the air. They reset. Got control. That goes off of Kralovic. Good job by Gears. Separating from it. Kralovic now on the backhand. Oh, it takes a weird bounce. Emersek plays it around. They play it back below. Good job by Gears helping out as the centerman. And he gets that up and out of the zone. Malott throws it in deep. Their D's going to handle that. Malone on the forecheck. Gears finds Malone's stick now. Malone, shot. Oh, through the traffic. Good job. Gears was way down in front there, but Nate Carter up for the save. .11:41 first period, 0-0 tie. Another offensive zone draw coming up for your Cats. It'll be Summers, Braga, and Salkin up front. Matson and Kopi in the back. Summers to take it. Summers wins it back to Salkin. He's going to play it on the backhand, back down deep. Braga gets to it. There it is in the corner. Nice job by Salkin to throw that there, just a little bit behind the net there. Matson able to keep it in. Summers has got to reset. They're coming across. Gets into some skates. Good recovery by Kopi. Has gotten his skates, and now he's wheeling up. He's coming into the zone. He dropped past Summers out in front. They're going to get that one and come back out. Braga back in a defensive position. He knows how to do that. And Braga separates them from the puck. Matson now with the pressure. They could connect on that pass, and Braga's going to get to it first. Braga's going to find. Oh, he just misses Salkin on that. And that looks like it will go for an ice. They wave that off. I saw a hand up. We'll take it, though. Now it's coming out. Goodall. Goodall takes it behind the net. Getting a reset. Plays up to Salkin. Salkin plays it up and out. Summers. Goodall stand up at the line. Here come the numbers the other way. Shot, and they score. Real good angle shot for the goal for Oswego. They place that far side corner on the 2-on-1. All right, it'll be June, Penny, and Bradley up front. Goodall and Kralovic in the back. 10:29. Cats down 1-0 early. Kralovic now plays it up. Chipped in. Great play by Bradley. He's had a couple good chip-ins. Oh, that one goes right to Penny! Oh! Penny's in the 5-hole! That's 5 pennies. Call it a nickel. 5-hole penny. He stays hot, folks. 2 goals last game and 1 early this one, and that's an important one, the equalizer. Penny was just, when Carter played that, Penny was just able to get his skate on it, and then he recovered, and he threw it low, and just tough for the goalie to recover on that one. Great play, way to take advantage of it. Here's now coming into the zone. He's charging. He throws it on net. Nate Carter's up for that, and he's going to freeze the puck at 10:09. Malone, Gears, and Malott are the forwards. Emersek and Kopi in the back. 10:09, 1-1 tie now. One back to Kopi. Kopi throws it in. Good job getting that to Malott. Malott out in front. Malott recovers it. Takes it to the corner. Malone throws it back to Gears. Gears working high. Oh, they get a stick on that. Gears, though, on the back check. Good job handling that. They're all over him. He plays it on the backhand up to Malone. Malone pauses it. Throws it across ice to Emersek. Emersek throws that in on net, up into the netting, and now gets a face-off in the opposite zone with 9:34 to go here in the first period. Cats 1, Oswego 1. Kralovic and Nassau will be in the back. Penny, June, Bradley up front. Penny with the equalizer. Who? Oh, I don't know. He doesn't have a pad, maybe. I went home to get it. He doesn't have an elbow pad. I thought he had one on. Colin June back in. Yeah, he says he's okay. I don't know. Penny, shot. Oh, boy, Penny's hot. Good save by Carter. And that one goes back into the corner. They come out with that one. June and Kralovic. Matson gets control of it. Penny's able to chip that up and out of the zone. They try to throw it in deep. It gets caught up in a bunch of snow, and now Matson, good job putting some leverage on it, throwing it up in the air, back in the neutral zone. It's going to get played back into Matson. He goes cross ice to Kralovic. Kralovic now over to Bradley. Bradley gains the red line. Bradley throws it in deep on net. That's going. They're going to call that off. So it must have been off at the line. I don't know what to do.
Probably looking to see if Iowa's back.
Yeah.
What's that?
Elbow pad. Summers. Braga. Salkin. Summers. Salkin. Nice move by Salkin on the back. Oh, back door! Summers Eve on a Monday night. What a goal! And what a pass from Riley Salkin. 2-1 Cats. Huge credit to Riley Salkin. He got that in the zone. I believe it was on the backhand, and he laced that thing right stick to tape where Summers was able to bury. Summers now still out there with Braga and Salkin. Emersek, he's going to throw it in deep. That goes on Carter, and Carter's going to hold it as Braga's charging in the zone. And now gets a stoppage with 8:25 to go here in the first period. 2-1 Cats. Summers. Good on Emersek in the back. Braga and Salkin. Lincoln Summers. It's time up in the skates. Braga tries to push it away. Summers got it now. Oh, that comes over body. Right back to Goodall. Goodall goes cross ice to Emersek. Emersek through the traffic. Nice low shot. Rebound. Summers controls it. He's going to throw that towards the net. Out in front. Salkin battling there. They shove Salkin into the goaltender. Braga keeps it in the zone. Nice play by Braga on the backhand. Now Braga pitches it along there. Good keep again. Salkin now. Salkin couldn't get on that shot. Goodall pinching in. Comes out to the neutral zone. Emersek. Emersek. Drop pass to Braga. Good. Gears. Shot. Glove. Save. 7:34 to go here in the first period. 2-1 Cats. Hey, how's it going? Good luck tonight. Hey, congrats on NIU. Congrats on NIU. Are you going to NIU, right? Yeah, congrats. Gears, Malone, Malott, Matson, and Kopi out there. Kopi's the one chasing this one down. Kopi. They're giving us some ice. Here he comes. Gets around the first guy. Throws it in deep. Malott chasing it behind. in the Zam doors. They control it. They go back below the goal line, throwing it up along the half board. That's where Kopi slows it down. Kopi now. Shot, tip, out in front. Oswego's going to push it up ahead. Matson racing towards it. Matson. Oswego controls. Matson's on him. They play it below. Gears on the chase. Back to the point. From the point. Malone with the hit. Gears with the puck. Up to Malone. Malone tipped it. Malone working. Comes back out. Kralovic up high. Kralovic coming in. Backhand. Tucked up in the skates. And now the numbers are coming the other way. Actually, they go for a change. So Emersek's got the one-on-one, and he delivers the goods. Oh, takes a live bounce, but Kralovic's able to get up to Malone. Malone. Kralovic. In the zone. Malone now. Looking down in front. That one's tipped. Kralovic now. Up to Emersek. Emersek does a good job getting that one back in deep. Gears throws it out in front in the middle. That's where they're going to control it now. They're going to come down on the attack now. Emersek standing in front of them. Good play again. Malone up along the boards. Emersek gets it up. Oh, they do keep that in. Kralovic will get back to that one. He's got his leg or something. Gears comes in and helps out. Kralovic now with the puck. Looking up the ice. He's looking for Malone. Now he's going to bring it in the zone. Can't get around the guy, but then gets control of it. Oh, throws it down the center. They whiff on that. Penny on the attack. Malone, nice move. Malone working at the circle. On the half board, still working there, looking for something. Malone, nice stick. Back. Kopi with a good recovery there. Keep them from going on the breakaway. And now they just fork it up to Kopi. Kopi knocked off the stick. Good job by Goodall, helping him out. Malott now. We got the puck going the right way. Slowly comes into our zone where they're going to control it, and they're going to throw it far side, near side for you at home. And then they throw that in deep. Takes a live bounce, but Kopi's there for it. Penny comes out to Salkin. Salkin throws it up and in. Braga, first one into it. Battle with their guy. They wrap that around. Summers going to stop him at the half board because of the point. Matson throws it low. Slow in front. Oh, and Carter with the poke. Knocking it all the way into the near side boards. That's where we got guys working right now. It comes out. Emersek, good job slowing him down. He needs a little help back there, and that's what Matson's doing. We got to keep someone out in front. Matson to Braga. Back to Matson and Braga. Emersek. Everything's pinching in now. Let's get it out of there. Emersek. Matson. Up, out. Trying to hit Braga. They get control. They're going to come into the zone, but Summers is going to slow them down. Now Summers is the first one to the puck. He pushes it up ahead. Good job by Salkin. Oh, they say that is offsides. It was bouncing. Yeah. June, Penny, Bradley, Kralovic, and Goodall. 3 minutes even when that puck just touched the Kralovic stick. 2-1. Neuqua lead. June able to keep it going the right direction. Penny now at the half board throws it on net. Carter's just going to cover that one up, and we'll get a face-off with 2:46 to go here in the first period. Offensive zone draw, near side dot. Looks like June's lining up to take it. We'll see, though. June and Bradley, both face-off specialists. June will be the one taking this. They kicked June, but we got Bradley at least. Yeah, I can't believe we got him again. All the way back to Kralovic. Kralovic working with it. Didn't get much on that. Penny's able to knock it ahead, though, to Kralovic. Kralovic coming in, knocked away. And then they wrap that one all the way around. Goodall's going to play it back in deep. That's Bradley and June working into Zamdor corner. Trying to wrench it out. June comes out with it. They put it back into the corner. Comes up to Goodall. Goodall's able to throw it there. And then they get control. They're coming down the ice with it. Nice pass back door. They shoot. They score. So 2-2 with 1:58 to go here in the first. How's it going? Good luck tonight. Gears, Malone and Malott out there as our forwards. Kopi and Immersek in the back. Gears puts on the brakes. Throws it over to Kopi. Kopi now right at the red line. Into Malone. Kopi now going to reset at the red line. Kind of gets knocked off a skate. They come into the zone. Back in. Not much on it. Eli's going to glove that and just hold on to it. 1:34 remaining here in the first. Gears to take the draw. Pushes it back to Immersek. Immersek goes around, brings it from underneath. Gains the blue line. Goes to the Gears. Gears now. Gains the other blue line. Up in the zone. Gears, nice move. Backhand shot. Up into the netting off of Carter's body. Now I'll keep the puck down here for a face-off, and we'll get a change. It'll be Summers, Salkin, Braga up front. Matson and Kralovic in the back. Salkin to take it. Summers in the shooter's position. Salkin throws that on net off the face-off. Braga gets it. Oh, that goes way up into the netting. He pulled out the pitching wedge for that one and really got underneath of it. 1:13, first period. Summers to take it. Must have came up a stick, so remain here. Kralovic just throws that wide of the net. Keep it in the zone. Braga. Matson slows it down the blue line. Goes in deep. We got a reset. They gain the zone. They're coming in. Head full of steam. Shot. Glove. Save. Offense will get a change of 52.5. Or actually, offense will remain out there. Defense will remain too. It'll be Summers taking it. Salkin to Kralovic. Nice little pass by Salkin. Kralovic coming up with it now. Looking up the ice. We got a reset. Nice stick by Salkin. He's able to keep it. Throws it in deep. That goes into the far corner. They're going to play it up. Matson's there at the point. Throws it towards the net. It bounces back below the goal line. They throw it up off the glass. Matson there to stop it again. Good job keeping. They're going to reset, change direction. Up and out. Kralovic plays it up to Summers. Summers coming in. Braga throws it down front. Oh, I didn't realize the time was chipping down. Braga fires that one. So 2-2 after 2. Mr. Gears. Mr. Gears. Where's the... Yeah. I knew Rich was coming, but he had a doctor's appointment today, so.
Hillbilly hustle.
It's fruity. You should like it then.
Blackberries, lemon, latte.
Yeah.
That's the Gears beer. That's one that'll sit in his refrigerator for 6 months.
Yeah. I bought those in Kentucky. And it'll probably be in my fridge for 6 months. One of them's good, you know, I just don't like, can't have more than one.
He had like Sam Adams cherry weed that was in his refrigerator for probably 18 months.
Yeah.
And every time I come over, I'm like, don't go get me the cherry weed.
All right, the goalies make the par skate to their opposite ends for this second period with the par changes. 2-2. Penny and Summers with the goals for your Wildcats. It'll be Penny, Bradley, and June start off out front. Goodall and Kopi in the back. June to take the draw, start the second period. Puck's dropped, tied up the skates. They come away with it and throw it in deep. Goodall, first to it. Plays it around. Penny. Chips that there. And good recovery by Penny as he didn't get going too far. But then it comes up off of them. Kopi throws it in. On net. That's where they control it along the line. That bounces. They're going to throw it out in the neutral zone. And Goodall is going to suck that one up. And Penny's going to throw it in. Oh, I think it might have went off the body into the bench. Or maybe it just went straight off the coach on the bench. That will get a change to 16:27 to go here in the second period. We'll do it right there at the dot outside our offensive zone. Kralovic and Immersek in the back. Malone, Gears, and Malott up front. Gears wins it back. Immersek, Kralovic. Kralovic brings it in. Oh, that's offsides. He made a move at the blue line. That's always a recipe for someone to get off. He should have just thrown it in. Gears taking the straw. One back to Malone. Gets across ice to Immersek. Immersek throws that one in. Their D slows it down before it can get in. Malone on the forecheck. Malone here along the half board. Takes a bounce straight up, and that gets into the netting. .16:04. It'll come into the zone now. Gearsy to take the draw. Same crew for your Cats. 2-2 tie. That one gets into the near board. Malone slows it down. Gears now. Out to Malone. Malone on the backhand. Passes across. Immersek's going to control that. He's going to play it to Gears. Gears out in front. Everybody's on their backhand, but not Malott. Oh, what a save. I think that hit like three guys on their backhand before we finally got someone on the forehand. Malott was point blank. Couldn't get it past Carter. And 15:48 to go here in the second. Now gets a change. Matson and Kopi will be man the blue line. Braga and Salkin will be your wingers. Summers to take the draw. That one gets in the far board. Braga plays it back to Matson. Now Braga still that towards the front of the net. They were able to slow it down. They bring it out to the neutral zone. That gets into Kopi's body. It just stuck on him for a little bit. Probably for the best, as their guy was all over him. Salkin with the hit there. Kopi wheeling in. Throws it in deep. Braga now. Out in front. Trying to find the Salkin. They get it out to the neutral zone, but they had to slow down. Madsen slowing them down himself. Knocks it up in the air. Plays it forward. That gets into Madsen's skates. Braga, though, able to chip it back up ahead. Madsen going to throw it in deep. Carter's going to play behind the net to his D-man, but they just skate past it. Up, out. Kralovic now. Trying to find Kopi. Good recovery by Kopi as that one was a little bit in front of him. Summers. Summers gets his own shot. Glove, save, and Carter's just going to live to fight another day and cover that up. 14:35, second period, 2-2. June, Penny, and Bradley up front. Goodall and Kralovic in the back. Looks like June's going to take the straw. Tied up at the skates. They control it, bring it around. They're wheeling within the zone. June slows them down. Kralovic now plays it up along the boards. They come back into the zone with it. Bradley slowing them down. Bounces up in. Shot. Out in front. Took a live rebound. Now that goes behind the net. That's where June's going to get it. Play it up to Penny. Penny chips it up just to make sure it gets in the neutral zone. Bradley's there to slow it down. They come back in the zone with it. Only for a second. Now it's played back to our forwards. Coming the other way. They make a move around. Shot. Jacknick was holding that post, and it went right into his glove. He didn't even have to move for that one. 13:44 to go here in the second period. 2-2 tie. Emersek, Malone, Madsen, Malott, and Gears. Gears will take this defensive zone draw. Gears wins it back to Madsen. Over to Emersek. That one comes up towards their point. They throw it in. Nice stick by Madsen to knock it back out. They get control. That comes off of his body. Madsen throws it up. Gets it to Malott. Malott gets around one. Coming in the zone. There, Malott. Shot. Wide bounce. Chops it down. That's going to be a high stick. It was played with a high stick. That was the whistle. (13-17) second period, 2-2 tie. It'll come out all the way down. Same crew will remain out there. One back, Madsen plays it around. They handle it below though. Madsen takes a hit, but gets it into the near sideboards here. That's where it's going to come back to Madsen. He works with it. Over to Malone. Malone gets it up and out. Gears just knocks it ahead. Oh, and that one takes a live bounce into the zone. Madsen and Emersek trade spots. Lost speed on that one. They couldn't handle it. Gears controls it. He comes in. Gears shot. Saved. 12:35 to go here in the second period. 2-2 tie. Braga, Summers, Salkin, Kopi, Kralovic. Summers to take the draw. Summers throws it to Braga. Oh, Braga is a little bit wide, but good attempt there. Braga now separates them at the boards. Comes back to Kralovic. Kralovic got the ice. Goes cross ice to Kopi. Kopi now gains center line, gains the zone. Kopi coming in. Looking to see if someone's out in front. He throws it out in front. Trying to find Braga. Salkin trying to slow it down. Comes back to Summers. Summers doing a good job getting back to the D-men. We had to reset. Now it comes up towards Summers off a Salkin stick. Kopi slows them down at that line. At the red line, they go to their D. They get it stuck in a body. Now it comes out in front of their guy. He just throws that up in and in. Bravo ties him up. They're moving along with it to the circle, but Braga and Summers there slow that down. It comes out. And now be offsides with 11:34 to go here in the second. Now I guess a change. Immersek and Goodall coming out on defense. Offense will be June, Penny, and Bradley. June to take a draw just outside the zone. That one's tied up right at the blue line. They bring it in, but Immersek, it comes off a stick, but good recovery to knock it away. And Bradley, no one can find it, and we found it. It's Bradley. He's coming up the ice with it. Bradley to Penny. Penny, great job getting it back to Immersek. Immersek knocks that in. Now they're coming in. Slowed down. Bounces into the corner. Penny trying to find it. Gets it to Goodall. Bradley along the boards. Tied up in some skates. He's battling for that. Knocks it out. June there helping out. Bradley comes away with it. Bradley. He's looking to get it up the ice. He ends up giving it to Immersek. Immersek now going to throw that in on net. Penny going in after it into the corner. Immersek kicks it down. Immersek, he's got it. Couldn't get the shot off. They tied up a stick, but good attempt there. Coming the other way now. Goodall get in front of him. Nice stick by Goodall. Immersek separates him. That's thrown over towards Malone. Malone takes it with his skates. Rotates it over to Gears. Gears now looking to bring it out. Actually brings it over to Immersek below the goal line. Immersek's going to throw that up, and that'll go for an ice. 10:08 to go here in the second period. Puck coming back down to our defensive zone. Malone, Gears, and a lot are your forwards. Matson and Kralovic will be in the back. Gearsy. Good recovery on that by Gears. Matson now knocks it up into the glass. Gears with a little loop-de-loo. He coming up with it. Trying to find Malott. Malott, keep it going the right direction. Fighting through it. Gears there to help out. Gears working along to Matson. Matson throws it up and out. Kralovic's going to reset with that. Kralovic over to Gears. Gears to Kralovic. Kralovic comes in with it. Can't get around there, guys. Matson now with the reset. He's going to throw the cross ice to Gears. Gears puts on the break. Nice move by Gears. Coming in the middle. Somehow Gears was able to slow that down and speed it up so it didn't go off sides. Kralovic's going to throw that in. Can't get it in deep. That's going to come out. And they're going to say it's an ice, and it is. Okay, I wasn't sure if it hit our stick or not. 9:03, second period, 2-2 tie. Neuqua needs to get one soon, get this lead, and start playing with it. It'll be Summers, Salk, and Braga. Kopi and Immersek in the back. Summers to take it. Offensive zone draw. Summers with one of the two Neuqua goals tonight. That one goes into the corner. Salkin. He comes up into the half board. That's where they're going to play it up and out. They're coming into the zone. Immersek slowing them down. They get a shot off, but Immersek impeded them and kept them from getting a clean shot. It ends up going wide of the net. Kopi up over to Jack. Jack chasing in. Good forecheck by Jack. They got to play that back below. Goes in the corner where Salkin's working now. Summers, he was trying to chip that one back out to Salkin. Near side board. Braga slowing down. Shot. Deflected. Batted away by their goalie. And it comes all the way out. It's not going to make it for an ice. Kopi's going to get to it first. He's going to wrap that around to Braga. Braga's going to get a little bit of a reset there. He's going to use the boards. Oh, that one worked out nice. Good job by Salkin to tie up the stick of the Oswego player. That's getting us a change on defense. Summers, good keep. Goes in the far corner. That's going to get us some more fresh bodies. And Salkin's going to keep in that corner to make sure everybody gets out there in their positions. June now. Good keep by Goodall. Goodall up. Glove save. Braga wanted to hit that one, but he realized he was playing above the waist with the stick, and he just let it go. 7:43, second period, 2-2 tie. Kralovic and Goodall will be in the back. June, Penny, and Bradley up front. June taking the face-off. Far side, all his own dot. Tied up in some skates. June keeping it there. Bradley now gets it down below the goal line. June. Kralovic. Kralovic shot. Oh, Bradley! Kralovic shot went up off of Carter in the air, and Bradley, good net front presence, burying the puck. It's hard to cheer when you see the frustration of Nate, though, you know. Same crew out there. Goodall gets it, plays it up towards June, comes back to Goodall. That gets thrown in. That gets out some sticks. Penny on the forecheck. Kralovic keeps it there at the line. Kralovic working through. They tie up a stick. He's going to peel back. June, though, gets in the body, tucked in the skates. Oh, Bradley almost got that on the stick. Coming the other way now. They throw that in the near side corner. Kralovic's going to handle it. He's going to use the glass, up and out. Penny, good chip. Great job by Bradley. Now Goodall pushes it ahead. Good stick by Bradley there. Keep them from going. June battling. Comes back to Kralovic. Kralovic plays across to Goodall. Goodall. Up to June. Up to Penny. Penny throws it in deep. That gets us a couple changes. They play that up, out, and wide. It'll get to Kralovic. He's going to play it to Malone. Actually, it goes past Malone off the board. That one takes a live bounce. Out in front. Kralovic separates it from him, and Jack knocks it away. Malone gets it up to that neutral zone. They reset. Back door. Kralovic ties him up. Malone. Oh, I thought he got back. Oh, man. I think he got back. It was close. I think he might have even said, my bad. Yeah. Yeah. Because, I mean, he was offsides, but he got a quick foot back. Like, instantaneous. Like, and I'm sure the guy already had the whistle up.
The ref came back.
All right, so 5:47, 3-2 Cats lead. Gears, Malone, Malott, Immersek, Matson. Good job by Immersek there. Now Malone centers it. Gears. Goes towards Malone. Malone, cross ice to Immersek. Immersek, gonna throw that in hard. Shot on goal. Trying to get it in deep. Good job by Gears. Gears coming in there, back in. He was trying to find Malone at the back door. I think they got tied up in their own skates, and then it just comes in, but it takes a live bounce out in front. Gears, though. We got 4-on-3 coming if we set it up right. Here comes Malone. Malone, nice move. Malone, shot. Live bounce. Now coming the other way. Malone on the back check. Kopi fresh out there. Kopi, great play. Kopi now getting active. Comes cross ice to Malott. Malott, shot off a pad. Goes in the corner where he controls it. He's going to throw that in the far corner. We didn't have anyone there as D was back. Kopi tied him up. They come around with it. Good job by Gears being there as it came up the stick of their guy. Gears now over to Kralovic. Kralovic looking to stretch it. Looking up the ice. He's skating with it. Goes across ice. He hits Malott. What? Shot. Oh, right into Carter's head. He seems to be okay, but that one had some in the face. Good back check by Malott to make sure that didn't go the other way. Now it's up to Gears. Gears skates in with it. Goes it in. Nate's just going to glove and reset for them. After getting hit in the head, he's probably just ready for a breather. And 3:47 to go here in the second period before the ice cut. Cats up 3-2. Goodall and Immersek will be in the back. Summers, Braga, Salkin up front. Summers will take the shot. Salkin behind him at the top of the circle in the shooter's position. That face-off goes to the near side boards. Goodall keeps it in. That comes in deep. Braga's racing around to get to it. He does that out in front. Takes a live bounce out. Good idea by Braga. Now they're coming down the ice. They're just going to throw that in deep. Immersek takes a rough ride, but he sticks with it. Now Goodall's going to play it around. Salkin's going to get that. Salkin's going to play it up, out. That's going to be touched by a high stick. And now come all the way down for our side with 3:20 to go here in the second period. 3-2 Cats. Goals by Bradley, Summers, and Penny for your Neuqua Valley Wildcats. Far side off a zone draw. Braga, Summers, Salkin, going to that shooter's position. Goodall and Immersek in the back. That one gets tied up at the skates. Summers bound for it. It comes up towards the net. Salkin was getting up there trying to get a shot on that one. Goodall slows them down. They throw it in deep. That's where Immersek going to handle it below. Shifts the ice. Throws it up. Oh, gets to their guy. Back door. They couldn't connect, but they get the shot. Up in the air. Braga brings it down. It goes into the corner. Oh, that goes right back to their stick again. Good job by Goodall to tie him up on that shooter right there in front. That was Wellahan. Goodall now. Salkin. Salkin. He's got Summers with him. Braga coming in along. Salkin puts on the brakes. Plays it around. Matson racing over to pinch this one off. It comes all the way out. Kralovic's going to get to it. Kralovic up. Finds Braga. Braga's going to throw that in. Summers was trying to get off the ice, so it was tough to turn that into a 2-on-1. Now they got the numbers coming this way. Kralovic, knocks it away. And a great play by June on the back check. Back up to the point. They're going to hold it. They're going to throw. June deflects that. It goes wide. And that one goes up off the stick into the netting. And we'll get a stoppage at 1:55 to go here in the second period. 3-2 Cats. We'll take a short break and be back for the third period after this second period wraps up for the ice cut. Penny, June, Bradley, Matson, Kralovic. June to take the draw. Comes back to their point. They hold it on the backhand. Matson knocks that down. Kralovic gets it. Uses the glass. Shot. Glove. Save. Jacknick. 1:42 on the clock. Those are the same guys that are laying out there for your Cats. Oh, sorry, I was watching the other team warm up here. Puck comes out to the point. 1:30 remaining here in the second. Cats up 3-2. They cycle that around deep. Behind the net. Back up to the point. Shot! Nice block by Bradley. Penny on it now, coming in. Crushing their D. Comes back out. It's going to come all the way into our zone where Kralovic's going to handle it. Kralovic coming up the ice with it. Coming through. Kralovic Oh, drop pass to Bradley. Copeland fresh on the ice, in perfect position to make a nice play there. Shot, glove, save, and then June throws it up and out on the back end. Penny gets it out. Penny trying to send that across towards the end of the shift for some of these guys. That comes up, out, and that's offsides. A little slow on the whistle, but he saw it 25.9 seconds ago here in the second period. Now got us fresh bodies to end the period. Hopefully holding this 3-2 lead. It'll be Kopi and Immersek in the back. Gears, Malone, and Malott up front. Gears all the way back. Immersek now, 20 seconds when he touches it. Kopi plays on the backhand along the boards. Malone's just going to chip that up, out. Gears is going to get it. Gears gets a good step. Here comes Gear racing in. He throws that up, just looking for that rebound, and that's what happens. It just came a little bit further back. Thrown deep, deflected. Kopi, shot. 2 seconds, and that'll do it. We're going to go to the ice cut with a 3-2 lead. We'll be back in about 10 minutes. See you all then.